Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be giving my presentation on micronutrients and their benefits and purpose for our bodies, because there's honestly a lot of information about micronutrients that I don't think a lot of people know about and it's very little talked about. So I think this presentation will be very informative and give you a little more insight on what micronutrients are and how they work. So really the first thing to talk about here is what are micronutrients, their definition, and really what they do and what they're made up of. So micronutrients are made up of two things, which are vitamins and minerals. They don't provide calories, but they are still essential for normal growth, brain development, metabolism, and your immunity system. And when I say essential, it means that you have to get the needed nutrients from your diet. It doesn't just come with things in your body. Vitamins are not a source of energy, but they are needed for energy production, immunity function, blood clotting, and many other functions. And when I say energy, it really means the same thing as calories. And minerals play a very important role in growth and development, bone health, cell metabolism, nerve function, and regulating body fluids and other processes. And your body only requires a small amount of these micronutrients compared to macronutrients. And there are 13 essential vitamins total and 13 essential minerals total. Okay, first I'm going to give a little overview of vitamins. So vitamins come from organic substances and they are needed to maintain good health. And although, again, they are needed on small quantities, vitamins do need to come from food because your body produces very little or none at all. These vitamins are separated into two types, which are water-soluble vitamins and fat-soluble vitamins. So first we have water-soluble vitamins, and there are 9 water-soluble vitamins in total. And the first one is vitamin C. Then there's the other B vitamins, which are B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, and B12. Water-soluble vitamins dissolve in water and travel to our tissues in our body. And since the body is made up of so much water, it moves freely through your body, and any excess water-soluble vitamins are released through your kidneys. Since they're not stored in your body and not already there, you need to include them in your diet regularly. So this first chart I have here is listing some of the B vitamins, and then on this next slide, it lists some more of the B vitamins and the vitamin C. Since it is very important to get water-soluble vitamins daily, it is possible to become deficient in them if you do not get them from food supplements. So I provided some food sources where you can find these vitamins in. And the most common, probably heard of B vitamin deficiency is B12. So here I have B12, and B12's function is very important for red blood cell formation, proper brain and nervous system functions. Some food sources you can find this in come from some animal foods and fortified breakfast cereals. A deficiency in B12 can be caused by several factors, one in which is a very strict vegan diet. Some symptoms of B12 deficiencies: numbness or tingling in hands, feet, or general weaknesses. And also another commonly heard one might be biotin. And you might have heard this from if people talk about like strengthening in hair, nails, and skin. You might commonly see biotin in like strengthening or repairing products for like hair, skin, and nails. But also its function besides that is it helps with fatty acid, amino acid, and energy metabolism. And some of its food sources are fish, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and etc. So now onto fat-soluble vitamins. There are 4 of them, which are vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, and vitamin A, as this little picture I have right here that shows that. And the difference between these and water-soluble vitamins, they are stored in your cells, as in water-soluble vitamins are not stored in your cells. They don't dissolve in water like water-soluble vitamins do. Fat-soluble vitamins are best absorbed by the body when consumed with fat and then are stored in the liver and our fatty tissue. And since they are not excreted as easily as water-soluble vitamins are, they can cause a risk of toxicity, but that's more of an issue with when taking too many supplements. But from food, it's not as much of an issue. They play very important roles in vision health, bone health, immunity system health, blood clotting, and tissue health. So here I have another chart that lists the 4 vitamins and their functions and food sources. So vitamin A is very important because you need it for good food. Needed for food and good vision health, home growth, and immune system. And same with vitamin D is proper immune function. And vitamin E is also helps with immune function, so you can see a lot of the similarity has to do with immune function, and that's very important for your body and your overall daily health. Some food sources for vitamin A would be red, orange, dark green, and yellow vegetables. So a lot of colorful vegetables would contain a lot of vitamin A. And for vitamin C, you would see, for vitamin E, you would see a lot of that in seed, nuts, plant oils. An outside source of vitamin D would really be the sun, as a lot of us know, but for other functions, it promotes proper immune function and assists in bone growth. And some food sources are fish oils and fortified milk. Okay, now we're moving on to minerals, and I'm going to give an overview of minerals. So minerals are vital to health, and they are important to many body functions, including cell metabolism, nerve function, growth, and development. They naturally occur from soil and water, and the body cannot make them. Overall, these minerals really help keep our bones, muscles, nerves, heart, and brain very healthy. And these minerals from micronutrients are broken up into two, which are macrominerals and microminerals, and microminerals are also known as trace minerals. So first we're going to be talking about macrominerals. So if the body requires more than 100 milligrams per day of a mineral, it is considered a macromineral, which is really, macro means major, so it's a major mineral. And for these, there are 7 total. And these are sodium, potassium, chloride, calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, and sulfur. And you can see some of the symbols here. So 4 of these macrominerals play a very important role in the muscle and nerve function of our bodies, and those 4 are sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. There's one on the, which is magnesium, which is on the slide after this, but right now I'm going to be talking about the sodium, potassium, and calcium, which are on this slide, the similarities. So for sodium, potassium, and calcium, they help a lot of functions with our nerve function, electrolyte balances, and muscle contractions. So for sodium, there's a lot of food sources, which are canned foods, snacks, chips, pretzels, some dairy products, and meats. Potassium, you would find it in fruits, vegetables, milk, whole grains, dried beans, and milk. And for calcium, you would see this in milk and milk products, leafy vegetables, and canned fish. So magnesium has many functions as well as the other 3, and a few of them that were similar were muscle and nerve function, bone formation, and heart function. And the food sources are green vegetables, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. Okay, now we're going to be moving on to minerals. We're on minerals, but now we're going to be talking about trace minerals, also known as like the microminerals. So this is sort of the opposite. So if the body requires less than 100 milligrams per day of a mineral, it is considered a trace mineral, and there are 9 total of these. I have the other on the next slide, but these are 5 of the trace minerals. So we have iron, zinc, copper, manganese, and iodine. So the 3 on this slide, zinc, copper, manganese, very much help protect the cells in the body from damage by free radicals. Some food sources for zinc would be seafood, meats, and whole grains. For copper, we would see nuts, whole grains, and shellfish. And for manganese, we would see nuts, tea, and whole grain cereal. And iodine really helps to maintain a normal metabolism. And some food sources for that would be iodized salt, dairy products, saltwater fish. These are the other 4. As you can see with some of the other slides, nuts are a very common food source in these vitamins. And so are eggs, fish, and milk. And fluoride, we might sound familiar because it's commonly seen and heard in toothpaste and stuff. So for sources, you would see fluoride, water, toothpaste, tea, or seaweed. And it's, like I said, very helpful for dental aspects with your teeth. Okay, so that pretty much concludes my presentation on micronutrients. Thank you for watching, and I really hope